Michelle here, and Diane Ducharme Gardner back in the house, as we're saying. So it's great. It's great to have you. And
Thank you.
We've just been talking here in the office about this amazing piece that Diane put together over your 24 years, well, more than that, but 24 years of owning the studio.
Routine. Humans
Yeah,
need routines.
Right.
3 times a week.
Right,
I do 3 times a
right.
week, one
Yeah,
advanced class.
right,
3 times a
right.
week, one advanced
Yeah.
class. Because I've been practicing for 34 years.
Yeah,
I don't need
yeah.
6 days a week.
This happens a little bit less now, but I remember, I think some people too still might do this. Like, oh, they get excited, I'm going to go back into it, and they do it 5-6 times a week for 8 weeks, and all of a sudden they're not there for a while, and then you feel like you failed.
Yeah.
And then it's so hard to come back, and then they come back and they're like, oh man, I got to start all over again. Where it's like you're saying, it's like, no, get a routine.
Sustainable.
Like, do 1,
Yeah.
get that under your belt,
Yeah.
right? Do 2, get that under your belt.
Yeah. When you
right?
leave
third
here,
one.
when you leave at that class, you should know when you're coming back. It already should be in your calendar, whether it's physically written or on your phone or in your mind. It's Tuesday.
Yeah,
I feel really
that's
good.
good.
I
That's
can
good.
come. Thursday I'm coming, Friday I'm coming, Sunday I'm coming.
Yeah.
Like you should already know when you're coming back. You should never leave here like, oh, that was great.
Yeah.
And then that's the end of it. You really
Yeah,
know when
yeah.
you're going to come back.
Yeah.
That creates a consistent practice, and that feels good.
Yeah. Also, you come out inspired, you'll hold. If you do that, it's a great habit. If you do that, you'll do it.
It doesn't take long to make a habit.
Yeah. Because
Good or
if you
bad.
go home and start your day, you're not gonna. You're right. After class, it's like, okay, when am I coming?
That's why we always say, see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just plant the seed
Yeah,
and
yeah,
watering it. See you tomorrow. And then they'll go, no, I won't be here till Tuesday. Okay.
Still see you tomorrow.
But, yeah, right. But everybody, see you tomorrow. It's just the way it goes.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So
I'll encourage
let's
you.
talk about when you're in the posture. The therapeutic benefit comes from staying steady and being a little uncomfortable and breathing normal. So a lot of people are just trying to reach that end, and they're never steady, and sometimes they lose the breathing, and they go beyond discomfort. And there's no therapeutic. That crosses over from therapeutic to torture. You know?
And what about sometimes too? Sorry guys, I got to bring it all up, but there's also students too that just stay leaning back from the discomfort and just, you know, they have their own goal of.
Well, let's
no,
talk
I'm
about
just
that
gonna
because this is
hold
an
it.
important thing for you to realize. Your brain is wired for bliss. Your survival mechanism makes you seek pleasure. And when you understand that this is how your brain works, and that when Bikram says mind over the matter, this is what it means. You have to make up your mind to be uncomfortable and to hold steady and to breathe normal. Without the mind, the body can't do it. So therapeutic discomfort, breathing normal, and holding steady. If you never get to the steady part, even you do 5% of the posture, but you hold it steady. And you build on that. You can't build on something that's beyond discomfort, beyond breathing normal, and beyond, you want to, therapeutic benefit is built over time.
Being in the same spot all the time, and it's relatively easy for you now.
Automatic.
I love what you said, the
Automatic.
therapeutic discomfort.
Yeah. It happens when you are uncomfortable, and you have to make up your mind to do that. The body doesn't do it automatically.
Yeah.
That's what mind over the matter is. That's why you have to stay so
Fascinating.
connected, your mind and body,
Yeah.
to get the therapeutic effect.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Excellent.
100%.
Excellent.
And you can be practicing for years and still not understand that because you're on automatic pilot, or you're doing the other opposite. You're going too much.
Exactly.
You know, the student that's always getting hurt.
Right.
Always getting hurt.
Right.
Where is your mind in all of this?
Right. I just think, and what you're saying is that, and yoga, you go at your own pace.
Exactly.
It might be 3 years and 2 days, and you have this
Yeah.
consciousness realization. We all, you know.
Yeah. Like when this person comes in the first day, well, I'll never do fixed firm. I'm like, you will eventually if you keep coming and you're consistent and you listen to your body.
Yeah.
Everybody can get there in these postures. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but if it's a lifetime practice, it's going to happen if you live long enough.
It is. It
you know?
is.
So don't start at 89. Start at 19.
Yeah. Exactly.
You need to get in there so you have this lifetime of practice.
Yeah.
And then all things are possible.
I know.
and there's no end to yoga. So you're never going to get to the end anyway.
No.
So
Yeah.
what's the rush?
Always the journey.
You know,
Yeah,
keep it therapeutic so
yeah.
it's uncomfortable,
Yeah.
but also that you're continuing to grow and change and
Yeah.
realize new benefits
Yeah.
for yourself.
Yeah, just like you're saying too, is individually, you need to know, right? Are you at that therapeutic discomfort
Yeah.
or not? We don't know as teachers.
No, we don't
You have
know.
to, so it's so
We
much
don't
honesty
know.
and integrity that you're building in
Yeah.
that.
We can encourage and we can push a
Yeah.
little bit, but you're the one that determines. Because you're the one that you have to go home in your body. We don't live there. We only
Home
know
in
our
your
own,
mind.
and you have to go home in your mind, and you have to. Hopefully, they get along.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they respect each other.
Exactly.
Because you can't do it with just a body, and you can't do it with just a mind.
Yeah.
You need the two of them
that's
together, working
true.
together.
Right.
And
right.
and
right.
and
right,
anytime you
right.
feel disconnected
Yeah.
like that, you can just stand in a corner and just do some pranayama breathing.
Yes.
In the early days, people would say I can only come once a week, and I'm like, that's okay. In the back of my mind, I'm like, your body's going to drag you in here more than once a week because
Yeah.
it starts to feel that benefit.
Did for me. Yeah.
And right, and then it's like, oh, I don't feel like that today. Oh, what's missing? My yoga.
Yeah.
My 90-minute
Used to fight
therapeutic
it all the time.
discomfort
Yeah, exactly.
of flushing and feeling good
Yeah.
and working all the kinks
Right.
out and making sure you
Right.
get your nutrients and lower your toxicity
Right.
load and
Right.
keeping your cells healthy.
Just one more time where your studio is in the East Coast. So
I have a studio in Dedham, Massachusetts, right outside, just right south of Boston. And 24 years, we just celebrated on October 15th. And next Sunday, the 27th, I will turn 61. So,
what?
yeah.
You look 31.
I know. That's Bikram Yoga. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
love
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
I don't know what I would do
My
without
sister.
Bikram Yoga in my life.
I know. Me too,
Right?
me too.
I mean, we're
Me
lifers,
too.
so we
are
can't
lifers.
imagine
We
it.
are. We
Life
are
before Bikram
sisters.
Yoga.
Yeah. Love
Yeah.
you, Diane.
Love you too.
Okay, guys, see you in the yoga room. No, we'll see you today. See you tomorrow.